Hey YouTube, it's Brianna. I'm going to be giving you guys an in-depth review today on the Brydge 12.9-inch Max keyboard for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. I've had this thing for the entire summer semester. It's my first semester in college. And I'm going to tell you guys about it and how it's worked out for me. So let's go ahead and get into how I decided to purchase this specific keyboard. So I got the Brydge keyboard from Best Buy. I originally paid $250 for it, but it's on sale right now for $189, which isn't a bad price. The Logitech Combo Touch keyboard was another option that I was looking at for my iPad. I like the fact that it had a case around it and the keyboard itself. I didn't like that it was detachable, and I didn't like how the keyboard felt whenever I tried it in store. So the Apple Magic keyboard was another option that I was looking at, but I just couldn't justify spending $350 on not even case, just a keyboard for my iPad. The trackpad was not as big as the Brydge, and it just didn't feel as sturdy. And it was just $100 more expensive, so that's why I ultimately decided to go with the Brydge. Hey guys, alright, so I'm going to give you guys an up-close look at the Brydge 12.9-inch Max keyboard. I have the 3rd gen iPad Pro. It will not work for the 1st and 2nd generation. It works for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th generation iPads. So it won't work for the one with the home button. So the first thing I want to talk about this is that the keyboard is Bluetooth. It does not connect to the iPad via the magnets like Logitech does, or the Magic keyboard, which is from Apple's brand. So this is something that if you take off your iPad and you put it somewhere else, your keyboard is still going to be connected to it, and the trackpad, it's all still going to work. It does not have to be sitting on there. So the keyboard itself comes with a 1-year manufacturer warranty, which I haven't had any problems with, but it is nice to know that you do have that. Now, the things that I like about this keyboard is how heavy it is. It's really nice, really sturdy. It definitely turns it into a MacBook Pro. That's probably my favorite thing about it, is that I paid the money for this instead of having to buy myself a laptop that I could take everywhere. This turned into my laptop, which saved me a ton of money, and I love it. Now, the front of this, the material is really nice. It's almost like a silicone, leathery material. I'm not quite sure how I would describe it. The rest of the case, however, is aluminum, just like the iPad Pros. So that is a concern of mine, that this is going to scratch. I haven't had any problems with it yet, but I also haven't dropped it, anything like that. So another thing about the case, I guess it's not, I wouldn't consider it a case. I would consider it just the keyboard, simply because it doesn't really protect your iPad. Yes, it holds your iPad in place, but it does not give you any kind of protection around the edges here. So that's all going to be exposed. And it really, the only protection it gives you is that whenever it's closed, it's going to protect your front glass. Alright, so here I'm just going to type some random things on my keyboard, just so you can see how fast and efficient it is compared to trying to type on the iPad screen itself. The iPad screen is just not as responsive as an actual keyboard. It's not as easy to type on. I've used this keyboard to get through my entire summer semester in college. I've taken English, so that is a lot of papers typed up. I've typed up 2 different application papers for psychology, a 6-page paper for sociology. So it's definitely something that's worked out for me. And then you can see here on the screen, I'm going over and using the trackpad. It makes it really easy. I can go through and click on everything as if I was just using it on a regular MacBook Pro. Alright guys, so I just want to finish off and say, I think this, for me personally, is worth the $250 that it cost me. Right now, it's actually on sale for $189 from Best Buy, so it may even make it more reasonable for some people. I justified this purchase for me with the fact that I did not have to buy a MacBook Pro. So it saved me about $1,000 because I already had my iPad. If you're looking for something that's really going to protect your iPad and that you're wanting, you know, to do more simple things, day-to-day activities, such as like just sending out emails and not using it all the time, I don't think I would justify spending $250 because there are cheaper options. So it's all going to be a personal opinion. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to like the video and subscribe, I will see you next time.